and Yah called unto Moses. Hello? Really? Is that how we're kicking off this new book? Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto Yah, ye shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd and of the flock.
Okay, what have we got here? A turtle dove, what do you think? I see we've got a real cheerful giver today. Is this bull without blemish? And is it a male? Duh. Bulls are always males. Einstein. It's not Einstein, it's Eleazar. And if you want to see if it's without blemish, why don't you come over here and give me a hand? You don't need my hand. That's not what I meant. You need to put your own hand on the bull's head to make atonement for yourself. Alright, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Where'd it go?
And he shall kill the bull before Yah, and Aaron's sons shall sprinkle the blood around the altar by the door of the tabernacle. And once it's all divided into pieces, they shall put it all on the altar. Oh, except the inward and the legs.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to burn it all.
Well, you've got to wash those parts first. Then you burn it.
Hey, you, new priest.
Yes, sir?
I have a very special assignment for you. You get to wash the legs and the entrails.
Oh, yes, sir. Anything in the service of Yah.
Hey. Why?
Why not? He's God, and I get to serve him.
Well,
Where are they? Now, for a male goat or a sheep without blemish, you would go through a similar process. Only this specifies that you would kill it on the side of the altar northward. As for turtle doves or young pigeons,
priest, dove.
maybe I can pass over the details of that particular offering. Welcome everyone to today's Wilderness Cooking Show, the show where we teach you about how to cook in the wilderness. Now, these recipes come from Yah for our tabernacle offerings. Today, we shall teach you specifically about the meat offerings for the tabernacle. What you will need for your recipe... Well, we don't have any meat. No meat? Since when did we need meat for a meat offering? I guess I just figured it would have meat in it. No. Meat in the King James Version, which we are using, means food. Food in general, not just meat. Well, why don't we just call it a food offering then? Silence, assistant. Now, what you will need is fine flour and a nice big bowl to put it in, olive oil, and some frankincense. But what if you find yourself having a bad, sad, long day, and you don't feel like putting all that stuff together? What if you've gone to the hairdresser's tent and they just don't get it right? Your hair is just popping up in that tiny little spot. You just can't get it down. Or what if 10 camels have just arrived, and with the man who's going to take you to your future husband, and you have to water them all, and it's going to take you forever. You don't have enough time to mix some meat offering together. No, you don't have any time after that very specific predicament. So, you find yourself in these little predicaments, so what are you going to do? Well, I'll tell you, sometimes you just need the ingredients. Fine flour, olive oil, and frankincense. Now remember, they take out a handful and they burn it on the altar. So if you want the priest to have a specific amount of flour, you need to make sure you add a handful of flour on top. So what you also can do is you can put it in a pan and cook it, and you can make it unleavened. It has to be unleavened, and you can cut it up into little pieces and drizzle it with this lovely olive oil, and you can put it in a frying pan and stuff like that. Or you can make it in an oven, and you can make wafers out of it, or
you can even make a cake.
Where did you get that? You know,
The oven?
didn't you read the recipe? No? What's wrong with you? The recipe says no leaven, and it says no sweetness. Do you have any idea how much honey is in that thing?
I know, but you know, Adonai's, he's got to be tired of all those salty offerings all the time.
He says salt.
But isn't it okay for me to just shake it up a little bit?
No, he's tired of people not listening or following his recipes. Anyway, if you're bringing a first fruit offering, you need to remember that you should take green ears dried by the fire with your oil and your pizzas. No, not those kinds of ears, silly. Ugh.
So now we have peace offerings, which can be male or female, cattle, sheep, or goats, as long as they're without blemish. Then there's a lot of dissection that happens with fat and livers and kidneys and such. And since all the fat is burned, we have the added notational commandment not to eat fat or blood. If a soul shall sin through ignorance against any of the commandments of Yah. Hello? My name is Nervous Hebrew, and I didn't know I wasn't supposed to offer a leavened honey cake. Wait, I saw someone tell you weren't supposed to do that. Did you do it anyway? Well, then that wasn't an ignorance. It's probably more like a trespass. I don't know. Wait till the end of the portion. If the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people.
Hi, I'm the new priest, and I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to offer a leavened honey cake.
What?
I'm new to this. Like I said, I'm the new priest.
Well, anyway, he shall bring the bullock unto the door of the tabernacle, lay his hand on the bullock's head, and kill it before Yah. And he shall sprinkle the blood 7 times before the veil, put some upon the horns of the altar of incense, and put it at the bottom of the altar of burnt offering. And the same way that the bullock is dissected in the peace offerings applies here, with all the fat and kidneys and stuff. And the rest of the bull is taken outside the camp to be burned, where the ashes are poured out, rather than being eaten.
Hello, we're the congregation of Israel, and we didn't know we weren't supposed to eat certain things.
If the whole congregation sins ignorantly, the elders shall put their hands on the head of the bullock. And the same procedure follows as was laid out in the last offering mentioned.
Hello! Hello!
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you're supposed to tell us who you are, and
I say too.
please tell us who you are and your sin of ignorance.
I am a ruler, and I did not know I was not supposed to hit and give someone a black eye.
You didn't know that?
It is true.
Alright. Well, if a ruler sins in ignorance, he shall bring a kid of the goats, a male without blemish.
Oh, servant! The male goat
There you are, master.
without blemish.
Sure.
The very, very, very best.
Yeah.
Look, see, I give nothing but the best.
He shall lay his hand on the head of the goat, and basically the priest goes through the same procedure as he does with the goat of the peace offering, only he puts the blood on the horns and at the bottom of the altar of burnt offering.
Am I done?
I suppose. You can go
Alright,
now.
I have other business to attend.
And if one of the common people sins ignorantly,
Hello. I guess I'm one of the common people. I didn't realize I was a second-class citizen.
you aren't taking this seriously, are you?
Well, why should I? It's just an example, right? I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, actually, the one who says he has not sinned is a liar, and lying is sinning, so you're actually perfect for this example. So anyways, it's basically the same as with the rulers, except it's a female kid of the goats, or lamb, without blemish, and the priest shall make atonement for him. And if a soul shall sin and hear the voice of swearing, and does not utter it, or touch an unclean thing, such as an unclean carcass, or swear to do evil, or to do good, whatsoever a man shall pronounce with an oath, and it be hid from him, when he knoweth of it, then he shall be guilty in one of these.
My name is Dramatic Hebrew, and I've touched an unclean carcass.
He shall bring his trespass offering unto Yah, a female lamb or a goat, and the priest shall make an atonement. If he is unable to bring one of these, he shall bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, one for a burnt offering and one for a sin offering. And if he is unable to bring these, he shall bring 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour with no oil or frankincense. No oil or frankincense? No, this is a sin offering. Not again! Alright, I'll be back! This is why it's important to follow the recipe. If his soul trespasses ignorantly concerning the holy things of Yah, or do anything forbidden by the commandments of Yah, he shall bring a ram without blemish, with thy estimation by shekels of silver, and he shall make amends for the harm which he hath done in the case of the holy thing, plus 1/5 thereto. Wait, this portion says it goes to verse 26 of chapter 5, but I only see 19 verses. We have a mystery on our hands.
A few moments later.
Turns out there really wasn't much of a mystery. In the KJV, the missing verses were merely in possession of chapter 6.
I could have told you it was a mistake to use that there King Jimmy version. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning, the very beginning. I knew it.
Now, how would this situation be solved if these chapters were people?
Chapter 5.
What is it, chapter 6?
I don't know how to say this, but somewhere in the canonization, I may have stole 7 verses.
What? I thought you said they just got lost.
I lied. You had 26 verses and I had 23. I just wanted more. Anyway, I'm here to make restitution. 7 verses plus 1/5 of that is 1.4, which means I'm only gonna have 21.6 verses now.
Wow, thank you for observing the commandment and making restitution, chapter 6.
You're welcome. I learned my lesson. Now I'm gonna go bring my trespass offering.